about 15 most likely ways the world will end. Now, the number 15 is asteroids. Asteroids hit about every 10 million years. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, prepare for that. 14, nuclear war. Not only is the tension high between many of the countries around the world, but a record number of them are armed with nuclear bombs, 9 to be exact, and only 5 of them have nuclear non-proliferation treaty, leaving 4 countries doing whatever they want with them, including North Korea. Studies have shown that if a worldwide nuclear war broke out and 100 bombs were launched, it would create a nuclear winter with record low temperatures and severe impacts on surviving population. If 1,000 bombs were launched, it's estimated that most, if not all, of the world's population would be killed in the war. Well, see you guys. No, just mess with you. Number 13, supervolcano. Some scientists actually theorize that volcanic eruptions could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs, and not an asteroid impact. And another one that was thought to kill about 95% of species on Earth about 200 million years ago. Want to know something that is really scary the pants off of you? There's a supervolcano 34 by 45 miles wide under Yellowstone National Park that is due to erupt every 600,000 years. No, just kidding. If and when this volcano erupts, it could emit 2,000 million tons of sulfuric acid, blocking out the sun for years and causing the equivalent of a nuclear winter. So that's about worse than nuclear war. Number 12, overpopulation. The Earth's population is growing on a logarithmic scale, or at ever-increasing rate. And while many people think that the problem is that corrects itself is over the next 50 years, as science finds ways and more to efficiently use our planet limit resources, if we don't, we could find billions of people dying of starvation and fighting for the Earth's last banana. Imagine you fighting with the Earth's last banana over almost a lot of people. Number 11, climate change. Okay. By now, most people can agree that our planet climate is beginning to change. Whether it is due to normal cycle or helped along by humans is still somewhat up for debate, though it is pretty like that our steady stream of fossil fuels and other gases into the air can't be helping anything. However, you look at it, increasing temperatures can cause any number of horrible scenarios to play out, including erratic weather patterns, drought, flooding, and low-lying areas, and even economic and political collapse. The long-term future of this climate change could eventually mean another ice age. Better go and get the mammoths. Okay, we were on 11, right? Okay, I think we're on number 10. Ecosystem collapse. About 30,000 species are lost every year due to human activity. Basically, at the rate we are causing the next mass extinction, and if we don't leave enough plant and animal species on the earth to sustain ourselves, we could be next. Man, that would suck. Okay, so I think we're on number 9. Pandemic. Because people travel across the world every day, if a deadly disease that we couldn't treat did crop up, it would probably spread faster than we could contain it. The fact is that old diseases such as cholera and the measles are cropping up with more frequency, making this all more likely. And in fact, that antibiotic resistance is a battle doctors fight every day, and this is frightening possibility to end humanity. We all have to wear like doctor's mask. Biological warfare. If a natural disease pandemic doesn't wipe us out, there is always a possibility that man could help this along. An engineered batch of avian flu or even a huge amount of anthrax would be way easier for an enemy superpower to whip tighter than a nuclear bomb. And either one could infect a majority of the world's population before we can know much about it. And particle accelerator mishap. Ever since the Large Hadron Collider was first turned on, people have feared that it could cause a tiny black hole and being to slowly suck in the Earth and destroy us all. And those scientists assure us that it can't happen because it simply isn't powerful enough. How do we know they are right, since it is such new technology? And besides, it's nature of humans to build everything bigger and better. So it's likely that one day there will be an even bigger particle accelerator that might actually cross that line. Rogue black hole. Even the LHC never creates a black hole that destroys us. It's not like the only one that we need to worry about. There is an estimated 10 million black holes in the Milky Way. If just one of those got just a little bit too close to us, it could do anything to disrupt the orbits of the planets in our solar system, to them suck us all up. Well, had nothing to say to that. Gamma ray burst. Gamma ray bursts are beautiful and totally deadly if you happen to get caught in their path. They are thought to originate by the merging of two collapsed stars to create about 10 quadrillion times as much energy as our sun. If we happen to get caught in the path of a gamma ray burst, it would likely cook our atmosphere, destroying the ozone layer, leaving us with no protection from UV rays. This would, of course, be disastrous for our environment and for humans. Bruce Banner can stop it. Robot revolution. If you thought the Terminator movies were just good and fun and could never happen to us, guess again. Computer scientists have estimated that the point in which artificial intelligence becomes smarter than humans is closer than you might think, perhaps 40 years away. Then it's just a matter whether the robots side with us if they revolt. Alien invasion. Though we haven't had any contact with aliens yet, it would be pretty amazing if we were the only life in the entire universe. And let's face it, we have a lot of resources that alien culture might want to take advantage of. So things might not go so well for us if we do make contact, or we could suddenly find the Earth destroyed and make way for the alien hypothetical express route. Solar flare. The sun is one of the 11-year cycle. The sun is an 11-year cycle at which the end of it reaches its max, sending out a huge solar flares. They can cause harmless things such as the northern lights or they can cause some pretty big things, such as major solar storms of 1859 that set fire to the telegraph lines. Imagine if that took place today with all the technology we have. It is estimated that the storm happened today, it would cause at least half of the U.S. to lose power, causing millions to die, and it might not be able to be fixed for years. What am I going to do without my phone? And here's the last one, the sun expansion. If the Earth manages to escape catalysm due to all the previous ways, either with or without humans left on its surface, there is one sun fire that will destroy it. The expansion of the sun. Our sun is already slowly expanding every day, and in about 5 billion years, we will have, and it will become a red giant star big enough to engulf the Earth. Long before, however, perhaps in about 500 million years, it is quite already be significantly hotter than it is. Enough to alter life as we know it on the planet, making it quite inhospitable for most life except thermomorphic bacterial. Hopefully, if humans are still alive, we will have found the way to spread out to other planets throughout the galaxy by then. And just one for you guys. Walking. With the price of oil becoming ridiculously expensive, people have been looking for alternate sources. Wait, what? No, never mind.